Well, good evening, all my little lions and lionesses. Bursty here with you tonight with a story from my childhood again today. Today's story is about, well, costuming. I didn't always just wear fursuits and things like that. In fact, I didn't get my first, I didn't make my first fursuit until 2003, and Bursty here was born in 2004 from One for All Studios. But before then, Halloween was a big deal for me. It was one of my favorite holidays of the year. Free candy, and all I had to do was walk around town wearing some crazy outfit, and I got free candy. This actually was a heavy-duty thing for me, too. I was not very athletic as a kid, and we lived in a town that was very much hills. So this was a workout. This was a 2-hour workout every year to go around in the dark and get all of the candy from everybody's houses. And I'm talking slopes that you started to wonder, should this street have stairs? In some cases, they did. Part of the fun of living in a valley. Now, my mother made costumes for us every year. I can't remember all of them for the fact that some of them probably weren't that great or I was really young, but I'll try and remember some of them. One of the oldest ones I remember was Superman. I don't remember it, but I remember photos of it. I remember its existence after the fact. I was really young, but my mother made me Superman, so I got to be that one year for Halloween. Well, blue shirt and pants, red underwear on the outside, big S on the front. Pretty simple, nothing too hard to deal with. I know that I did the Hobgoblin at some point in my younger years, and I remember my mother made a hood and cape for that, similar to the one from the Spider-Man TV series that was on during the early 90s. That was a fun one. When we were little, my mother did Gobots for myself and my sister. And yes, she actually did the process of making robot costumes. I was Leader 1 and my sister was Scooter. If you're old enough to remember what this show is, or you have rewatched it for some odd reason, you know what these are. Everyone else, all you youngins, probably have no clue. But my sister being Scooter, it was pretty simple. They both were mostly boxes for bodies. Hers had a box for a head with a kind of like pantyhose type material on the front. Probably was a pair of pantyhose. Come to think of it, Mom was thrifty. With a face painted on it. Me, Leader 1, he had a bald robot man head, so it was me with box body and a pantyhose head, because then I looked like a bald robot-y man. I remember hating that as a kid, and I can still understand hating that because I may like masks and things and costumes that are full what's-it, but sticking my head in pantyhose still feels weird. That doesn't feel like a normal should-be thing. The year that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon come out on TV in my area, sometime in the late 80s, I can't remember exactly when. I know I was pretty young at the time. My mother made me a Turtles costume. This was before there was a major amount of full Turtles costumes out there. And I actually remember being, at first, jealous of kids that had the store-bought costumes, which was like the plastic mask and maybe a smock or something. Looking back, I'm really happy that I had what I did have, because my mother was really creative with this one. I started with green sweatpants, and a green hoodie. I was Donatello, so purple fabric tie-offs on my elbows and knees, and a purple tie-off mask around my head. Painted my face green because we didn't have a mask that would associate with that, which was fine. You know, for what we were doing, I think that was the best option. But she actually took the time to make me a foam turtle shell. Now, we're talking like a third grader here, so a good size, I think it was about third grade, somewhere around there. Good size youngin'. So this was about a 3-foot circle made out of foam. But she took the time to even cut corners into it so that it would make more of a dome, and then she put like foam tiles on the back of it so that it would be, you know, the sectional bits on the backs of the turtle shells, and painted it brown. It was one of the best costumes I had ever had as a kid. I won like 2 costume contests with that costume because it was just that good. Now, go all the way out till college, and I convinced my mother to make me a bunny costume. I went to the fabric store and bought fake fur, and I said, "Here, Mom, can you make this happen?" She was like, "I have a pattern. I can do that." And that's what I was. When I was 18, I think it was either 18 or 19. I was a bunny. The last year of college, I bought a couple of the Disney Store online costumes because I had some monies. I remember I wore Bear in the Big Blue House. I never watched the show, but I loved the costume. This was kind of my first really heavy-duty fursuit-like product that I owned, and it was so much fun to wear that through college for the day that, you know, for Halloween. And those were most of the more interesting ones. I know she made our costumes like every year. Oh, I was a stoplight one year. I actually specifically asked for this. Yellow cardboard box that went down to like my knees. Cutouts on 3 sides with the red, green, and yellow lights on it. And I had a flashlight on the inside, and I lit whatever light I wanted lit up. That was just a dumb one I wanted to do, and it was kind of fun. But Halloween was a big deal for me, and it still kind of is. I like passing out treats to the chillins. Obviously, I got some more stylish costumes to wear now, and I do. So, costuming been a thing for me since forever, since as far back as I remember. We loved wearing our costumes throughout the year in play games when I was little, so I remember my sister had been a purple cat one year for Halloween, but a lot of times she would dress up as the purple cat randomly because we were playing whatever, and that's what happened. So, kind of fun. Always good to be creative. Always good to have a little spirit and a little fun to your life. And Halloween being a good day for it worked out well for us. And having a mother who's crafty, never a bad thing. So she always made sure we had a good time. All right, well, that was a story about some costuming as a kid. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing with your friends. Patreon link is down there if you're interested. No pressure at all, but it's there in case you're interested. So from this lovely purple Linus to you, I hope you have a great night. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you real soon, okay? Good night, kittens.